As the virtual EFM officially gets underway today, there are multiple hot-button topics reverberating behind the scenes. It starts with the growing frustration felt by a number of international buyers who are unhappy about being unwound by sales firms and packaging agents from high-profile movies in favor of streamers. Most industry we speak to are frustrated 1 year into the wearying pandemic, so a level of anxiety and angst is to be expected from theatrical distributors who have been at the sharp end of COVID. But there are also specific complaints. A number of these dealmakers tell us they are frustrated about being dangled, enticing projects, such as Emancipation, only for them to be sold to streamers after they've spent time and effort putting in bids and generating heat for the packages. Even more frustrating to them, we are told, is when they help a movie get financed through pre-sales and then it's pulled from under their feet at the 11th hour, as happened on the trial of the Chicago 7, and in their minds, most egregiously, on Sundance hit Coda, which was pledged to dozens of indie buyers years ago but was suddenly sold to Apple for world rights in a huge Sundance deal which blindsided many. Coda was the last straw, one veteran buyer told us. We are the ones left with fewer movies in our pipeline. The business is hanging by a thread, so we need to take back some control. We're at a crossroads and we won't do the tap dance just to wake up the streamers anymore. Multiple Coda buyers dug their heels in and refused to relinquish the project to Apple. We're told compromises should be reached in most territories, however, with indies holding onto first window rights in some cases. Buyers are most worried about a scenario in which sellers and packagers insist across the board on so-called buyback clauses in contracts allowing a film to be flipped to a streamer for a kill fee only in the region of 10%. The spectre of such a clause was something we first reported on back at Cannes 2019, but the issue has steadily grown in prominence with the rise of the streamers. Some foreign buyers we've spoken to want to protect themselves from such a move by introducing clauses for much higher kill fees, guarantees of domestic theatrical distribution and the ability to negotiate directly with producers as needed. There is mobilization between distributors in a way we haven't seen for some time, though some are frustrated they don't have more institutional support from trade bodies such as IFTA. We've even seen a letter drafted by a collection of buyers which sets out how and why they won't sign contracts with a pre-established kill fee. The letter, which is said to have support from dozens of key companies, was meant to be sent last week but has been held up by legal vetting. The atmosphere is charged and some negotiations over the weekend were spicier than usual, we are told.